All right. Now we're going to cover the releases from October 5th, 2004. Starting with Arthur's Music Medley. The first one to be released on October 5th, 2004 is Arthur's Music Medley, containing the season 6 episodes Arthur Plays the Blues and Brother Can You Spare a Clarinet. But one of the episodes was previously released on Arthur's Teacher Trouble, but what is different about it is that Arthur's Teacher Trouble had the Bradley version of Arthur Plays the Blues, whereas this one has the redubbed Rendell version of Arthur Plays the Blues. Brother Can You Spare a Clarinet also has the Rendell version of the episode, which was a new episode never on DVD. And of course, we got the season 4 episode, To Beat or Not to Beat, with the sponsors being Libby's Juicy Juice, Post Alphabets, which is sponsored on screen, even though Teddy Grahams is incorrectly sponsored on the back cover, and Chuck E. Cheese's. And as for the bonus Dragon Tales episodes, they would be the season 1 episodes, Bad Share Day, and whole lot of maracas going on. It makes perfect sense to include these here because maracas are musical instruments, like pianos and clarinets and drums are. Now, the DVD of Arthur's Music Medley will start off with the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo in widescreen, but with the DVD music that does not have as much tolling bells that is used on many DVDs of modern films released in 2001 and later. The music, at least. And then after that, after the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo without as much tolling bells used on after the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the DVD music heard in modern films, we get the 2004 Columbia TriStar Family Fun promo, basically the same as the 2002 one, but the only difference is that the Berenstain Bears 2003 version replaces Bear in the Big Blue House. Because as I've already said, Disney already took over the rights to Bear in the Big Blue House. Then after that, the Swan Princess Collection trailer, DVD menu, the FBI warning, red warning and attention screens, title sequence with the glass breaking noises, and the start of Arthur Plays the Blues. Then we have, for the closing, last few seconds of the episode, To Beat or Not to Beat. Then the season 6 credits, techno remix version, this time with Rendell credited in the credits, with the extended Sonar logo and WGBH logo without the word Boston. And in the funding for offers provided by Screen from 2001 to 2010, then the Chuck E. Cheese's exercise ad from 2002 makes a surprise appearance here. And it still does not say chuckecheese.com in that exercises ad. This also happens on the DVD of Arthur's Eyes, released on June 8th of that year, and on all the releases from June 10th, 2003 and through January 27th, 2004, obviously. And in the Libby's Juicy Juice ad, season 6 to 8 version, and in the Post Alphabets, 26 little letters that make the words that let you share your feelings ad, and in the season 6 funding credits with the Concord Grape Jelly purple checkerboard background, and in the 2000 PBS Kids Dash Transformation ident where Dash transforms into a caveman, scuba diver, and robot. All releases from October 5th, 2004 use this ident as well. Then we go to the Kellogg's Fruit Loops cereal Jungle ad, which starts the Dragon Tales portion off. And then the season 1 funding credits of Dragon Tales, title sequence, and the start of Bad Share Day. Also in Bad Share Day, there's a scene where Zack blows into what Wheezy calls it a Wheezy phone, which is basically it's basically the Dragon Tales version of a sousaphone or a tuba because of how it sounds. And now for the closing to the second half of it, it would have the last few seconds of Whole Lot of Maracas going on, Season 1 online promo from 1999 to 2000, the end credits with the updated Sesame Workshop information, the fully animated Sesame Workshop logo from 2000 with the green roof and the blue house, 1997 Columbia TriStar television logo, 2003 Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Playdate ad, and the Season 1 funding credits of Dragon Tales again, 1999 PBS Kids Dot ident, where Dot runs up to the screen. All releases from October 5th, 2004 have the Dot ident and the Dragon Tales portion ever since June 10th, 2003 here. Then the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo, fully animated version, and DVD menu. Now we get into Arthur's Terrible Teasers, another release from October 5th, 2004. With the Season 2 episode, Arthur's Underwear, the Season 6 episode, Citizen Frensky, with the Rendell version of the episode being used here, and the Season 1 episode, Stolen Bike, with the sponsors being Libby's Juicy Juice, Teddy Graham's Snacks sponsored on screen, but Post Alphabets is incorrectly sponsored on the back, and Chuck E. Cheese's. And for the October 5th, 2004 releases, the Chuck E. Cheese's logo with Avenger Chuck is shown on the back, even though the Cool Chuck E. Cheese's logo would continue to be used on DVDs until 2006. The August 3rd, 2004 releases were the last ones with the Cool Chuck logo on the back. And as for the bonus Dragon Tales episodes, before we get into that, I just want to mention that the Arthur's Music Medley and Arthur's Terrible Teasers also have the cookie jar logo on the back cover. However, the Sonar logo continues to be shown on releases until June 14, 2005, when the cookie jar logo replaced it. Now, to get back to Arthur's Terrible Teasers, the bonus Dragon Tales episodes here are the Season 2 episodes, Teasing is Not Pleasing, and Teamwork. It makes sense because Emmy is teased in a ball game in this episode. Teasing is not pleasing, and it makes sense to be included on Arthur's Terrible Teasers. Teasing is Not Pleasing and Teamwork are the episodes here. Now, the opening, again, has the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the DVD music heard in modern films without as much tolling bells in widescreen. 2004 Columbia TriStar Family Fun promo, and then the Swan Princess Collection trailer, DVD menu, FBI warning, red warning intention screens. The title sequence with the boing sound before the glass breaking noises, and the first few seconds of Arthur's Underwear. These October 5th, 2004 releases do not have the online and local library promo on there at all. Now for the closing to the first part of it, it would have the last few seconds of Stolen Bike, and then we go to the Season 2 credits with the abridged Sonar logo and the WGBH logo with the word Boston. Funding for Arthur is provided by Screen from 2001 to 2010. Teddy Graham's Snacks ad. Chuck E. Cheese's opening door ad from 2003. Libby's Juicy Juice ad, Season 6 to 8 version. Basically the same order of sponsors as the W Thinks Big and Arthur's Double Dare, along with another release from October 5th, 2004 that we will get into later. Then the Season 7 through 8 funding credits of Arthur, used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns with the grassy green checker grid background. And then the PBS Kids Dash transformation ident from 2000, the Kellogg's, and then the Dragon Tales portion would start with the Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal Jungle ad, Season 2 funding credits, title sequence, and start of Teasing Is Not Pleasing. And the closing to the second part would have the last few seconds of the episode Teamwork, Season 2 online promo from 2001 to 2002, and then after that, it's got the end credits with the, and then after that, the fully animated Sesame Workshop logo from 2000 with the purple roof and the greenhouse. 1997 Columbia TriStar television logo. 2003 Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Playdate ads. Season 2 funding credits again. And 1999 PBS Kids Dot Ident, where Dot runs up to the screen. 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo, fully animated version, and DVD menu. Now we get to another release from October 5th, 2004, Arthur's Chicken Pox, with the episodes being the Season 1 episodes, Arthur's Chicken Pox and Arthur and the True Francine, and the Season 3 episode, Double Tibble Trouble, with the sponsors being Libby's Juicy Juice, Post Alphabets, which is sponsored on screen, but Teddy Grahams is incorrectly sponsored in the back, and Chuck E. Cheese's, with the bonus Dragon Tales episodes being the Season 1 episodes Not Separated at Birth and A Kite for Quetzal. It makes sense to include on here because Quetzal is sick with a cold in A Kite for Quetzal, just like Arthur is sick with the chicken pox in Arthur's Chicken Pox, along with Tommy Tibble and Timmy Tibble being sick in Double Tibble Trouble. Well, Timmy Tibble is sick first, and then Tommy Tibble catches it. Actually, you know what? Tommy Tibble is sick first, and then Timmy Tibble catches it from him afterwards. Have to clear off a notification here. Now for the opening for Arthur's Chicken Pox, it'll have the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the DVD music heard in modern films without as much tolling bells. And when I mean modern films, I mean films released between 2001 and 2004 or 2005 that have it. In widescreen, and in the 2004 Columbia TriStar Family Fun promo, Swan Princess Collection trailer, DVD menu, FBI warning, red warning intention screen, title sequence with the boing sound before the glass breaking noises, and the start of Arthur's Chicken Pox. And the closing would add the last few seconds of Double Tibble Trouble, Season 1 credits, and then the abridged Sonar logo and WGBH logo with the word Boston. Funding for Arthur's provided by Screen from 2001 to 2010. Chuck E. Cheese's opening door ad from 2003. Libby's Juicy Juice ad, Season 6 to 8 version. Post Alphabets Make the Words That Let You Share Your Feelings ad. And Season 7 through 8 funding credits used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns with the Velveeta Cheesy Yellow Pizza Triangle background. And this is the last release to use this version of the Season 7 through 8 funding used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns with the yellow background. And then the PBS Kids Dash Transformation ident from 2000, and the Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal Jungle ad, which starts the Dragon Tales portion off. Then the Season 1 Dragon Tales funding credits, title sequence, and the start of the episode Not Separated at Birth. And for the closing, to the second half, it would have the last few seconds of A Kite for Quetzal, Season 1 online promo from 1999 to 2000, end credits with updated Sesame Workshop information, fully animated Sesame Workshop logo from 2000 with the green roof and the blue house, 1997 Columbia TriStar television logo, 2003 Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Playdate ad, Season 1 funding credits, and the 1999 PBS Kids Dot ident, where Dot runs up to the screen, 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo, fully animated version, and DVD menu. And the last one from October 5th, 2004 would be DW's Blanky. With the Season 1 episodes, DW's Blanky and the Perfect Brother, and the Season 2 episode, Go to Your Room, DW. with the sponsors being Libby's Juicy Juice, Teddy Graham Snacks, which is sponsored on screen, but Post Alphabet is incorrectly sponsored on the back, and Chuck E. Cheese's. And the episodes would be Up, Up, and Away and Wild Time, which are season 1 episodes. And the opening would have the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the DVD music heard in films. And then the Columbia TriStar Family Fun promo from 2004, Swan Princess Collection trailer, DVD menu, FBI warning, red warning and attention screens, title sequence with the boing sound before the glass breaking noises, and the start of DW's Blankie. Now, the closing to the first part would have the last few seconds of Go to Your Room, DW, then the season 1 credits with the abridged Sinar logo and WGBH logo with the word Boston. Let me update it real quick. Let's see. Abridged. Fixed it. All right. To get back to DW's Blankie and how I fixed it up. Now, the closing to the first part of DW's Blankie would have the last few seconds of Go to Your Room, DW, the season 1 credits with the abridged Sinar logo and WGBH logo with the word Boston. Funding for offers provided by Screen from 2001 to 2010. And then the Teddy Graham Snacks ad, Chuck E. Cheese's opening door ad from 2003, and Libby's Juicy Juice ad, season 6 to 8 version, just like with DW Thinks Big, Arthur's Double Dare, and Arthur's Terrible Teasers. And in the season 7 through 8 funding credits, used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns with the grassy green checkered grid background, and the PBS Kids Dash transformation ident. And in the Dragon Tales portion starts off with the Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal Jungle ad, season 1 funding credits, title sequence for Dragon Tales, and the start of Up, Up, and Away. Now, the closing would have the last few seconds of the episode, Wild Time. The closing to the second half would have the last few seconds of the episode, Wild Time. Season 1 online promo from 1999 to 2000, and credits with updated Sesame Workshop information, fully animated Sesame Workshop logo from 2000 with green roof and blue house, which plasters the CTW logo, obviously, on season 1 reruns, that is, and 1997 Columbia TriStar Television logo, and the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Playdate ad, and the season 1 funding credits of Dragon Tales again, 1999 PBS Kids Dot ident from 1999, where Dot runs up to the screen, and 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo, fully animated version, and DVD menu. Now, the October 5th, 2004 releases, Music Medley and Arthur's Terrible Teasers have the cookie jar logo on the back, but the Sinar logo is still shown on the back cover for DW's Blankie and Arthur's Chicken Pox. And these releases from Columbia TriStar from October 5th, 2004 would be the last ones to have Juicy Juice, Post Alphabets, and Teddy Graham sponsored the show. The last ones to have the original FBI warning screens. And the last ones with the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo, fully animated version, before switching over to the Grid logo with the Division of Deluxe Laboratories byline on releases beginning in 2005 from February 1st to May 10th. That was all the October 5th, 2004 releases. Stay tuned for Part 10, which will be the February 1st, 2005 releases.